Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa and the surprisingly difficult time we're having with this war with Yao. So, this is exciting, isn't it? Well, we're just gonna wander off over this way, I guess. We're taking some unnecessary risks, and we should probably stop that. Yao, do you actually want to just give us money? They can't quite be convinced. Okay. That's fine. That's just fine. So, we do have Melindian separatists coming up here as well. Or not. That's not going to be a thing. Okay, that's fine. In fact, that's good. That is a very, very good thing indeed. So we're just kind of wandering off this way. Oh, these guys helpfully jumped over there. That's nice of them. Let's go ahead and jump our leader back to this army, and we're just going to stop splitting up and making dumb mistakes over here with this war with Yao. We'll clean this one right on up. It should not be a problem. In fact, we may want to swap out for a fresh army. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's go ahead and put our good maneuver general here, and we'll march these guys down here. There we go. And we'll just swap out for a fresh army. Yep. Yao is gonna do what Yao is gonna do. That's fine. They can just... You be you, Yao. Whatever you want to do. That's just fine. So we'll go ahead and group these guys together and march them up to Alexandria. They will become our northern army, and they'll take this leader so that they get up there a little bit quicker. There we go. We are currently, of course, at negative 12,000 manpower, so our attrition is not getting replaced. It's a wee bit unfortunate. This army is drilling, so that's good. Wave of obscurantism. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism was a frequent behavior in most nations, at least until the Age of Enlightenment rose in most advanced Western nations of the European continent. So we can just gain some ducks. That sounds good. We'll gain ducks. Okay, so we do need to take out this 7k stack. Looks like they're not going to get too far in, though, so... They're actually turning around. They don't like the looks of our fresh army, I guess. I mean, we have a third fresh army, too, but by the time this one gets exhausted, this one should be pretty much back up to full. It's all good. Okay, so let's take care of Yao here. They are currently occupied by some separatists down here that they'll have to deal with eventually. Hey, we converted Makua. That's great. Let's convert Bagamoyo next. Off we go. We could build some improvements, but I kind of feel like we should instead be working on our... Do we want to raise war taxes? And I think objectively the answer is yes. However, let's just chill. Okay, yep, that's fine. Let's not raise the war taxes just yet, just because I want to see if we're losing money on the month tick, and we are. We're losing a small amount. I think we're actually okay, though. I don't want to raise war taxes because I don't want to spend the money on it. There we go. And essentially, we just need to stop being stupid in this war. I mean, maybe only bringing in one army is being stupid, but I think we're okay. So let's go ahead and shift consolidate this, and we will pop out one, and the rest will go over to Yao. Just to siege this back. Come on, you can get there. There you go. Okay, so let's just go ahead and we'll split our army slightly. Not quite as badly as we were before. We'll just stick them right in the very next door province. Also, we may as well, once we're no longer locked in here, split off this unit and go reinforce this over here so that we actually cap back Wadai. That would be nice. Would it not? I believe it would. Oh hey, we can convert somebody. I clicked right on through that one without even noticing. We will now go convert Berber. Fantastic. Okay. That siege is progressing quickly. They seem to have no interest in contesting this, so I think we just kind of chill on this and yeah. There we go. We're still at minus 2% war score here. I have to assume it's primarily ticking. Yeah, because Defender controls Yao. Okay. We will control Yao momentarily. Well, to be precise, ish, very soon. We'll go into Canum. Might as well. We're still only one province away. Oh hey, and we got Yao. Okay. So with that being the case, the question now becomes, when do they want to do things? Well, I think that the answer is objectively not now. We're going to go ahead and march these guys down here. It's a little bit risky because we don't know what's in Borno. Oh hey, that's inconvenient. We're fighting their noble rebels. And we also had rebels pop ourselves at exactly the same time. Okay. I didn't think those guys would actually pop. The odds of that were incredibly low. Well, it's bad luck, but it's not the worst thing. We'll march straight into Tonga. They have too many cavalry, so we should be fine. These rebels, they also have one too many cavalry. It's not nearly as bad, but as long as these guys are occupied here, we don't really want to move this force ahead quite yet. Mamluks rivaled us. Didn't they already do that? I thought they already rivaled us. Oh well. There we go. We got Canum, so we will go ahead and go here. And as far as this goes, we kind of just need to wait until our morale ticks up a little bit. So we'll wait until the month tick for sure. Maybe until a second month tick. Where are you going? You running away? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. And yeah, that army is just about completely reinforced. Yeah, we'll give this one more month tick. They do have 7 cavalry and 7 artillery. Our combat width is substantially wider. And we can invest in Diplomech. Okay. Apparently we are engaging in diplomatic negotiations with battle mechs now. This is actually admin tech 12, or rather we're going to 13 even. The more land we can cultivate, the bigger the population we can feed in that area. Gradual improvements in drainage have led to wetlands being brought into use, plus 2% production efficiency. Great. Okay, we're going to go ahead and march in there, and we're going to take care of that. These guys can head up into Borno and start sieging that. And these guys can just kind of chill out in this area. We'll just try to keep close. Mali is actually attacking them too, so that's kind of keeping them extremely occupied right now. Mali is really cracking into them over here. And their army is actually up this way. Timbuktu has Pretender rebels, and we are converting more things. Excellent, we're up to 70% religious unity. We are spreading the Coptic faith. Fantastic. Exactly what I like to see. Apparently Timbuktu doesn't want to go stop their rebels from enforcing demands. So that's, you know, nice. We'll head up to Yao with this force. This should be plenty. We outnumber them 2-1. Theoretically, we should be okay. Even without a leader. But we'll go ahead and pop in a leader. We'll see if he gets around to losing another battle for us. He's lost a lot of battles for us. And he hasn't won any. But now is your time to shine. Who are you? Menace Ambo. Hey, Menace Ambo. It was his time to shine. He did indeed shine. Good job, Menace Ambo. So they currently take that. They would not take this, and this would actually cause a coalition. Moravi and Mutapa really don't care. Really, really don't care. Okay. We'll just keep going for now. The wider Christian world. The conquest of Alexandria is a great victory, not only for the Copts of Egypt. The great Italian trading cities all have a permanent presence in this great court. Wow. First in Crusader Kings, our wife was at port. And now the Italian trading cities have a permanent presence in a great court. But the Italian trading cities have been very eager to do business with us. These merchants now compete for favors from the Nagusa Nagast, who completed what the Crusaders could not, and through them, we have been able to gain contact with a large number of other Christian states around the Eastern Mediterranean. Take heed to come together often to give thanks to God and show forth his praise. Our maps of the Eastern Mediterranean are now more complete. We see everything in the Mediterranean. Okay. Thanks, I guess. So I figure we probably just complete this siege and then take what we can get and get. We need to wrap this up before we start looking too juicy. We are gaining 852 manpower per month. That's really solid. Like, that's really, really solid. Ottomans are still having lots and lots of trouble. Hey, our colony in Kikuyu became self-sustaining. That was faster than I expected. We'll go ahead and colonize here in Turkana so that we can start breaking into this trade node. Okay, we now control Kawar, so we'll walk into Manga, as you do. Excellent. So, how much do they want to actually pull this off? They would give us war reps 570. They have 78 reasons not to do this. Primarily it's because demands exceed war score. Our demands are 59% war score. We currently have 30% war score, so with this siege we'll get some. We'll get closer for sure. Okay. Go ahead and go into Munio. And we'll siege that up. Perfect. One of these days we'll get a proper siege roll here, rather than a 1. Also, where are you going, Noop? Where is Noop going? I think we just fall back this way and cut them off. We don't want them to get out into our territory over here. Hey, we integrated Antimoro finally. That took forever. We've got this army here. We really don't need it anymore. We'll keep it around for now. Go ahead and move it straight up there. I mean, we don't have any way to get it off of this island currently, because all of our transports are up here. We could build a transport down here, though. Just like the one transport. Build a ship. Build a flute. There we go. Perfect. We'll build ourselves a flute there, and we'll see what actually ends up happening. So we are now at 7%, and now we're at 21%. Okay, he decided he didn't like the look of our army coming in there. I don't blame him. I do not blame him at all. Once we finish this siege, we should be very close indeed. Yeah, we can't actually go that way. This fort is really inconvenient in its location for us right now. We'll just walk back around, see if we can't stop them from actually getting anything done. Our siege is progressing. This army doesn't actually have to do anything. They can just walk around. In fact, I'm happier if they walk around and don't fight. Although we are going to fight. That's fine. Here we go. Now is your moment to shine again. Yeah. Yeah, you roll that one. Fantastic roll. Sometimes these generals. Best rolls in Africa. We're 57% on this siege, so any moment now. Once we get this siege done, we're now at 64%. Wow. That wasn't even a tick there, but we got it done. Okay, they would now actually accept this. They have 31 more reasons, too. We could maybe grab this? No. I think I'm happy with just this and taking a bunch of money and war reps. I think we do this. There we go. So let's go ahead and head on back to Yao for now. And then, this is in the Mamluks. We are going to want to fabricate a claim on them for sure. Probably Sharkia would be a pretty good one. Go ahead and do that. Looks like Tunis finally landed troops over here. It took them long enough. Okay, let's go ahead and see about popping this guy back up here and drilling this. And this army should definitely be drilling. And then this army just needs to group up. That's all that needs to happen there. We do need to core this. And this. There we go. And then, because of the unrest, let's just go ahead and increase autonomy right now, before we unpause, just to delay any potential rebellions over there as long as possible. We can call back this guy. And then, we can think about fabricating a claim on Basoga. And get into the Great Lakes trade node over here a little bit more solidly. That'd be nice. Okay. So, at this point, we are kind of entering a consolidation cycle, I would say. We have a bit of a rebellion issue. I mean, not a huge one, but a small issue. And we should definitely repay this loan, for sure. There we go. So, how much are we currently paying in interest? That's the question. We are currently paying 1.63. And we can actually repay all of our loans. And we definitely will repay all of our loans. So now we're making 3 ducks a month. That's good. We're just going to go ahead and drill these guys right here. Here in Yao. Just to keep their unrest a little bit more down. We're not going to be going to war for at least a little while, so we should be okay. We need 7,300 men. Of course, we're not going to need more than a single army to attack Basoga. Even that's overkill. But we can just keep increasing our religious unity. Those 2 provinces brought us down another 4%. But we are converting quite quickly, and we're getting caught up. So, that is excellent. And then this army here, you've been drilling for quite a while. I mean, we did have you smack that one unit of rebels. But your drill is getting pretty good, actually. Oh, wow. Wow. Wait a second. Where is our money going? Presumably it is going into drilling armies and reinforcement. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and drop our maintenance nearly to empty. And let's not drill this army. Just because we won't be fighting with them up here for quite some time. Theoretically, we should now be making a small amount of money, and we should not take out a loan. Ooh, that's close. Okay, let's go ahead and group these ships up, and for now we'll mothball them. And then there's this ship here. Let's use it to transport... Well, actually, we definitely don't need the cavalry unit. So let's not be paying upkeep on that. Get rid of that guy. And now, as far as these guys go, we just need to get them over to Tonga. That's all we need. So just go ahead and transport them ASAP. And now we're making a reasonable-ish amount of money. Great. We can go ahead and take our combat width up a bit at this point. We do need to be trying to get to Miltech 17. Of course, our other techs are lagging behind substantially, and our institution tech penalty is getting really, really gross. To the point where we should consider just going into debt and paying the 2,000 gold. It's only 4 loans. We only have 3.5% interest. I feel like we do this. So we're paying 7 ducats a month in interest, to be sure. We fulfilled a mission to build a treasury. Yearly inflation reduction plus 0.1 for 25 years. That is going to be really handy. A large treasury is an imperative buffer for all things that could befall us through. That's an interesting phrase. If this is seen as miserly, it is because some do not realize that this vice is the very essence of what it means to reign. So there we go, we got that mission fulfilled. That'll help us a lot with our inflation issue, to be sure. Now, we're going to need to stop another army from drilling, which probably will be this one. There, now we're making money, and we can embrace this institution. Are we better off embracing printing press? Can we even? We can't. We are nowhere near embracing printing press. So we have to embrace global trade. We'll go ahead and do that. Merchants +1. Nice. We can also, because our techs are now significantly cheaper, we can now grab flintlock musket. But I feel like we don't do this yet. Reason being, that's going to cost us even more money because of the differential between these two techs. So I feel like we just sit on the power for now. We can keep up to 1498 saved, so we just sit on that for now. If we need it, then we can do it. Hang on a moment. How? Oh! I am an idiot. I forgot that our vassal had a fleet. Okay. So yeah. That happened. So let's go ahead and split off these 7 light ships, and we will use them to make us some money. Looks like Gulf of Aden. Wait, privateering. No. We want to protect trade. Also in Gulf of Aden. There we go. These 2 heavy ships, let's go ahead and mothball them, just so that we're not paying for them. Hey, we're a great power again. Excellent. And we can convert more peeps. And so we shall. Expansion-wise, we certainly want to be expanding into here. And we also want to fight the Mamluks sooner rather than later. So I feel like we rotate this army up to Suez. This army, we go stick... I mean... maybe we do take Miltech 17 right now. I think we do. Cavalry shock +1, African swarm cavalry, but more importantly, plus 50% supply limit. There we go. So now, we should be able to... if it updates, we should be able to walk around much better. I guess we still have low supply over here, unfortunately. Okay, let's go ahead and pull off these 2 units. Stick them up here in Alexandria. And then we pull off these 2 units. We'll stick them up in Suez. And then finally, these 2 will come over here to Mombasa. Excellent. Now, we do still have some financial issues. Taking over the Nile Delta would be certainly nice. What's produced over here, anyway? A lot of grain and silk. Ooh, and paper. paper would be really nice. Okay, we are currently losing a little bit of money. Did we mothball these? We did not. So we'll go ahead and mothball these ships. So hopefully over the next little bit we'll be back to making money with our maintenance down. That would sure be nice. But I'm not sure that's going to happen. And we lost our admiral. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. We also do currently have a merchant, and we should place our merchant. Let's see, where do we have merchants right now? We have one in Gulf of Aden transferring trade power, and we have one in Zanzibar collecting from trade. Okay. So the other way that we can go here, of course, is to place in the Goa trade node and transfer trade power over to Gulf of Aden. We're currently transferring to Indus. I mean, I kind of get it, but because the idea here is we can get an extra hop, but we can't steer the trade in Indus very effectively. So I think we just stick him here and go straight to Gulf of Aden. Yeah, that's what it auto did anyway. So that is good. So we're now doing that. And that should earn us a relatively substantially large amount of funding per month. We'll go ahead and build a temple in Kathiri. And that's all we'll build for now. Another manufactory would sure be nice, but those are pretty spendy. Okay, so can you get up here? You can. However, if we have this leader be the one who leads it, then we can actually take much less attrition. And then you can get this guy as your leader. Perfect. Oh, I bet I know why our finances went wrong. Spain isn't giving us any more war reps, are they? Nope. Okay, that explains it. Corruption. Corruption is one of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life. Never in history has this been more prominent than in these times of feudal regimes. So, we could lose a stability or gain a corruption. Disgusting. I think we lose the stability. I think that's the only way to do it. I don't want to be spending that much money right now. We'll go ahead and get this guy converting, though. We are spending a lot of money, actually, on our missionary upkeeps. But we're making good progress on that. So, that is excellent. We are spreading the Coptic faith. Quite quickly, in fact. Tunis was building a spy network. What are you trying to pull, Tunis? Crete, Ottomans, Morocco, and Tlemcen. Ottomans are still really, really weak. However, they've been at peace for a little while. They're probably working on recovering. Where are you, Ottomans? This isn't the direction of the Ottomans. This is the direction of the Ottomans. Yeah, I mean, their manpower is still super low. They're working on rebuilding. They only have a force limit of 92. Ripping pepperonis. So we'll go ahead and merge these guys together. We can't merge these fleets because this fleet is mothballed and this fleet is not. But now we should be able to come on. No. 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 There we go. Now we can merge them and just re-mothball. Excellent. And we're back to losing money. Presumably due to reinforcement. Let's see here. Oh, that's only 0.2. Oh, we have an army drilling. What army is drilling? Are you drilling? Yeah, you're drilling. Stop drilling. Now we're making money. Excellent. So, we do want to attack Basoga, to be sure. We can intervene in a war to aid the Ottomans against the Commonwealth and Spain. It's an interesting option, and one that I think we'll explore in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and I will see you all next time.